Peace, peace, family. It's me, Boss, and I'm Killer. It's the second time I'm doing this fucking video because somebody called me, fuck that shit up. But anyway, so I pretty much want to talk about modern woman versus logic. And I think that's the main divide, one of the main divides between modern women and the man. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I say it like that is because, for the most part, men ain't changed, women did. For the most part, you know what I'm saying? There's a difference between a woman, a lady, and a modern woman or a hoe. There's a difference between those two. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference between those things. You know what I'm saying? Because half of these women think that being a hoe is empowering. And I don't understand that shit. I was always taught, you know, for a man or for a woman, you don't fucking spread yourself so thin. You're fucking retarded for doing that shit. You know, you're going to destroy your fucking life. I was told that by men, by women who cared about me. You know what I'm saying? I was told that shit. Like, look, you go to, there is a such thing as taking things too far, and I don't think, uh, women, especially the modern women, have been told that. This is such thing as going too far. You have So if you have a baby with a motherfucker, you might as well stick with him because the chances of you, having a full life after that is very low. I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? And it's not about. I'm not, I'm not talking against having children. I'm saying having children with a motherfucker who's gonna be a good father. That's what I'm saying. Have a child with a person who's a good fucking person, at least. Even if you want to be fucked up a whore, even if you want to be a whore and fucked up, even if you better pick a good motherfucker instead of these fuck niggas. See, women, modern women need to understand. I think at some point, you when your child is young, they need to be put first. You can't put your first into a certain age. You can't put yourself first into a certain age. Honestly, that's just parenthood. That's just being a parent. You know what I'm saying? Like you going to give up something to raise a proper, part of society. You're going to, and I think that's the problem. Motherfuckers have children when they're too young, and then I had a child young, so I can't even say that. But I am a man. The world I live in is different than the world a lot of modern women, a lot of women, period, live in. And I don't think women understand that point. The world you live in is not my world. People will go easy on you. People feel sympathy for you. You might be able to go into a public office and get something or whatever, and the man do the same thing. They gonna be like, nigga, you's a nigga. We ain't giving you shit, nigga. We ain't doing shit for you, nigga. And that's what they do. That's what they do. And it's very sad, but it's the truth. It is. You know? So I want to get to this point. So, on the Whatever podcast, Brian asked this female, modern woman whore type, OnlyFans model type. You know what I'm saying? Whore, basically. Jezebel ass motherfucker. Honestly, let's just keep it 100. I'm about to start getting into shit, and a lot of motherfuckers ain't gonna like it, but do I give a fuck? Like I say all the time, no, I don't. I really don't give a fuck how these. I think that is the problem. I think I said this before, and I'm gonna say it now. I think that's the problem. We have traded logic and facts for people's feelings and being nice to people, and it's destroying society for real, for real. I never knew that shit. I knew it when, everybody get a trophy type thing with that shit. When they started giving everybody a trophy, both sides, on in sports, I knew that I was beginning at the end because that's not how life works. Truly, if you want to build a true success story, that's not how it works. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the top three win. Honestly, really, that's what it is. You know, gold, silver, and bronze. That's it. That is reality. That's life. The top, the cream rises to the top. You know, and I think more people need to think that instead of trying to think everybody. But see, they want everybody to be equal. And it goes to the point where I said, I'm going to get to my point, but I just want to say this. Somebody who hasn't read what I read, who can't speak on what I can speak on intelligently, is not fucking equal to me. I don't give a fuck I don't give a fuck how you feel about it. You know? And I think I'm to the point where I don't give a fuck how you feel about it. You know what I'm saying? That is the truth of the fucking matter to me. So let me get back to my point. Poor Man's Podcast, which I like watching, he was watching clips of videos. And he comes across this clip, he reacts to this clip of the Whatever Podcast when Brian is asking this female. He says, if you had to bet your money on it, and it's two men in front of you, one has slept with one person and one has slept with 1,000 people, who would you suspect has the STD, is more likely to have an STD? You know, this whore said that the person who has one body is more likely to have an STD than the person that has 1,000. Well, I would think the person that has 1,000 is more responsible, is more responsible. And, you know, to me, that takes a special kind of idiot, okay, to say that and really go through the rigmarole, word salad of that. Fucking stupid, you know? And he made another point in his reaction to where he was like he wonders how somebody so dumb can still be alive, honestly. And that's because they're a woman. If that same person, Zach, had the same way of thinking in a man's body, they would not be alive. Period. They wouldn't have made it out of probably middle school, but they definitely wouldn't have made it out of high school with that my dumb ass mentality. And you know, I really want people to see what is going on. This fuck shit is going on. And how stupid do you have to be to think that somebody with 1,000 bodies is less likely to have an STD than somebody with one body? That is that is insanity to me. It's insane. You know, that's just what it is. And I'm just like, we're not going to survive as a society with that level of ignorance and stupidity, because what is happening is that women know that, well, not women, this bitch knows she's a whore, knows she sold her soul and body and soul, and instead of just owning it like some of these fucking mentally ill motherfuckers do, she wants to make a person with 1,000 bodies more responsible than a person with one, because she's probably got 1,000 bodies, honestly. So peace. This Fiend's Bar, Spirit Down Killer.